Good morning, committee, and good morning, audience for the second international conference of year on teaching of English and literature. So today I'm really happy to share my finding on the research of, sharing experience of Cambodian EFL learners on translating English to Khmer. And um, to cover the presentation, I will talk about four main points. The first about introduction and methodology, finding, and also discussion. Okay, so in introduction, I will tell something about my why I choose this topic for conducting the research. So in Cambodia, we rarely see, the course about translating, translation course in the bachelor program. So, and in real practice, students face challenges in a correct translation and official translation in their work, and even in practical in classroom, they still have a challenge with that. And to understand how they translate from Khmer to English and what technique or process that they use to translate, they have themselves translate from Khmer to English. Um, I used the process from uh, Kigley, Olivera, Curry, and back 2011. And the Sovann process to compare to the process that they actually practice in their own way. Um, to gather the information for the study, I use quantitative research design, which is consists of 25 items, and I use Google Form to design the online survey and ask students from year 2 until year 4, and with 5 Likert scale. And then I received more than 50% of the respondents provide their response. Yeah, and in finding, as you can see, this is the figure of respondent with 11 students from year 2 and 9 from year 3 and 17 from year 4. And the result for research question 1, because I totally have 3 research questions for the whole research. For the first research question, I want to discover how do Cambodian EFL students translate from English to Khmer. And this is some item that we got the result sharing experience from those students. Most of them use online dictionary to help themselves translate from English to Khmer, and they try to understand grammatical structure between English and Khmer and translate it. And also they use offline dictionary and as well as contextualize. They understand how to contextualize the meaning from first language to target language. And some of them also choose Google Translate to help them understand the translation. And this is for research question 1, but for research question 2, we got the result on text type or information that they translate, that they have experience to translate from English to Khmer. And most of them, they experience translating paragraph writing. And then as they translate essay writing, they translate English songs to Khmer, and also a short film, right? And also cartoon story. And a very small amount of them experience translating a book or folk tales and also poem, right? But mostly they translate paragraph writing because in the class they have they have a writing class. They always practice paragraph writing. And this is the last point. And Strategies. Actually, we have one more. Yeah, we also have one more table on answering the search question about strategies, and yeah, most of them skip some process regarding the 7 process if compared to most Cambodian, the 2 Cambodian teachers apply in translating from English to Khmer with 7 process. But yeah, Cambodian student, EFL learners just skip some process. They do not draft the translation. They don't do backward translation. So they just um, translate firstly in case document. Yeah, they translate directly and then they revise it. Yeah, just revise it and check it. And that just 3 process. Yeah, just mostly 3 process among 7 process. So they skip about 4. Yeah, 4 process in the in the 7 process that we compare to the previous study, right? And for the discussion, as I mentioned, they skip some point in translation. So in discussion, we divided in 3 important points to cover the student themselves, yeah, the way that they have themselves to translate, comparing to, yeah. And actually, other study also used to study about the comparative study on Google Translate, yeah, Google Translate translation. They also experienced with that, but the quality is different. And also, the some studies they they have they study the concern on difficulties in vocabulary, grammar, sound, style, also the use in translation, right? And this is the things that EFL learners in Cambodia need to think about, not just to think about more features involving helping, the quality of translation. And um, for the future recommendation, which is a gap for more researchers to do, they can, study about the backward translation or reverse translation from Khmer to English can be done by other researchers to fulfill. And also, this is just quantitative study, but for next study should yeah conduct qualitatively and to interview them, ask more detail about their perception, their idea on translation, and maybe their preference of having a translation course in their program can be a good suggestion to program developer of the university. Okay, so this is the end of my presentation, and thank you so much for providing me the opportunity for sharing this result. Thank you.